Hi, and welcome to another video by Jim the Car Guy. Today's project, we're going to be changing the air filter and the cabin filter on this 2008. It's a Toyota Highlander. And we're going to go inside the truck now. Where the cabin filter is located is down inside by the glove box area right here. So if you open up the glove box, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come underneath here, and we're going to remove this. Looks like it's broken off already. We're going to remove this. Normally what you would do is, this one here, somebody broke it already. What you would normally do is you would just take this piece and you would pull it off of the glove compartment door, which then this piece would stay in there, but it's broken off inside there. But this would normally be inside. But you take it off of the door right here. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come inside to the glove compartment here, and we're going to squeeze the glove box this way here to allow this piece right here to pass by right here. So let me just put you down here, and we're gonna get started on that. Take the glove compartment and you push it towards the center on both sides, and it comes down like that. And then what you'll see is inside here there's a little door inside here. What you do is you open that little door up, and there's a little cover right here and little tabs on the end right here. You push the tabs in like this, and you push this tab here, also in, and you take that cover totally out. Now obviously, you know, you can't make a mistake because it says on here up, and it faces straight up in the air. So just take that and move it off to the side for now. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go inside and we're going to take that filter out of the housing right here. And you just grab it and you pull it out. And take it out. And what we're going to do is now, I'm just going to close this for 1 second just so I can show you. As you can see, there's a lot of debris that's inside the cabin filter itself. This all restricts the flow of air, and it causes a little bit of a lack of air circulation in the vehicle. So let's grab the new one and we're going to put it back in. Now remember, these are directional. You'll have an arrow facing down, and that's the way that the air flow is going to go. So let's get the new one, and we'll throw it in there and we'll wrap this job up. This is the new filter we're going to be putting in. And remember, we talked about that arrow there. You want to face this the same direction when you put the new filter in, right? The airflow is going to face this way. So let's take this filter and we're going to put it back inside the car itself. Just push these two ends back in, and it pulls right down. Okay. And then we're going to take this filter. You're going to lift this piece up right here. And then we're going to make sure we have the arrow facing the direction that it's supposed to be facing. Right here you can see it. And then we're going to lift this up and slide it in. Slide it all the way to the back as far as it can go. Then you take your cover, and remember, the cover says only one direction. It says up right on it, so that's the way it goes. And you push it back into the slot where it lines up, and you'll hear it snap in. That's it. And then you push this piece down, lock it back into position where it belongs, and then we just take the glove box door, push it back up, and remember, this piece here was broken off, so what we're going to do is we're just going to put it back up there the way that it was actually in here, because somebody previously broke it off. We're just going to put it back on, snap it in place, and then just snap it closed, and you're all done. So that's it. Cabin filter is all done. Now let's get up underneath the hood and let's change that air filter. It's a fairly easy job. It's really not that complicated. Main thing is you want to make sure whatever you take off that you put back on, because you don't want to have any vacuum leaks or anything like that from these hoses. We're going to take out this screw here, and there's also another screw down in the back down here. It's a 10 millimeter. We're going to take that out also, and then we're just going to lift this up to get the filter out. So let me set you up over here, and I'll show you how it's going to go. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take out those bolts that I mentioned to you, the 10 millimeters. We're going to remove those two and pull that filter out of there. You can see a little better there. That allows you to get this filter assembly up here. Now remember, we talked about these vacuum lines here. Just take the vacuum lines off. Remember where you're taking them off from, because I have to go back on in the same location. And we don't want to stretch this cable right here either. So what we're going to do is, this is for the mass airflow sensor right here. What we're going to do is you push down on this little tab here, push it down, and you just rock it back and forth, and it comes right off. This way we don't stretch that harness and break it. All right, so we're just going to relocate that for the side there. And then just lift this up so you can get to the filter like this, and then we'll take that filter out. So let me do that. I'm going to need two hands, and I'll show you how that comes out of there. We lift this up, and you just take the filter out, and then we'll get the replacement and put the replacement back in. Remember how you take it out, because there's only one way you can go in. This corner here is a little bit different than any other corner, so that's the way we're going to put it back in. All right, let me grab the new filter, and we'll wrap this job up. We got the replacement filter. Remember what we talked about with the end here? That this end has to be on this side here, so we're going to put it in the same way as it came out. Okay, just lift it up, slide the filter all the way in. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come underneath here. I'll show you. Make sure that your filter goes back into these pieces right here. It's got to go underneath. It's hard to do with one hand, but this piece here has to go down like that. And the same thing in the back right there. And you push it down into place, and then we just tighten up these two bolts right here. So let me just do that. Right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to reconnect the hoses that we previously took out. This one right here goes on there. This goes on here. And then we're going to reattach our mass airflow sensor here. And you listen for it to snap in. That's it. All right, next thing you're going to do is you're just going to make sure that nothing else came off by accident when you were down inside there. Because I've seen it already where sometimes a hose gets knocked off, but in this case everything is in place where it belongs, and that's it. We're all done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.